Friday, December 13th, 2013. We got 13 squats coming at you today on day number 19 of the MoVE Holiday Fitness Challenge. So with our squat today, we're not going to change our feet. We're not going to do anything with the squat to make it integrated other than holding a dumbbell. But our hold will change to give us a different squat 13 times. So we're going to use 2 dumbbells, we're going to use 1 dumbbell, and then we're going to have a kind of a unilateral one-sided asymmetrical load as well. So those are our 13 kind of variations, and I'm going to break those down and show you. So we're going to use just a base stance, whatever feels comfortable for you, and you're going to hold that dumbbell in these 13 different positions to give you 13 different squats, and all we're going to change is the hold. All right, so here we go. The first ones, we're going to use 2 dumbbells. I'm going to hold them about shoulder height. All right, this is traditionally known for most of us as just a dumbbell front squat. So I'm just going to hold them, and this is comfortable for me, just a little bit wider than shoulder width. If you want to toe out, do whatever you do, that's fine. So I'll hold them here. All right, just squat it down. All right, so that's the first position. That's number 1 at shoulder. Next one, we'll hold kind of in between, for me, just as long as your arms go. All right, so next one is kind of in between the hip and the knee. So about mid-thigh for me, that's our next position. Going to load the body differently now at this position than when they were up. So number 2, all right, and they move. I don't move them, they move with my body moving, okay? So next one, a little bit of a challenge, is now we're going to throw them up overhead. All right, so I'll keep them up overhead. I'm going to squat down. The squat never changes. And all the way up. All right, a little bit more of a challenge. You may need to alternate what you use there weight-wise. If you're going to try all these, if that's your weakest one, you've got to know that one, and it will be most likely your toughest. All right, so those are your first 3. So we're going to get rid of this dumbbell, and now I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the dumbbell. I'm going to take 2 hands underneath it. If you want to take it here, that's fine as well. Both variations work a little bit different, but that's fine. So we're going to use right here. We're going to cup it underneath the dumbbell. I got a good hold on it. So my first position is going to be about chest height. So right about here, I'm going to hold the top of the dumbbell, okay? And I'm just going to use that squat again. Next one, I'm going to take it up. I'm going to keep it right underneath my chin. It's not very far of a difference, but there is a difference in how my body reacts and responds with the dumbbell here or here. So now I'm going to keep it up towards my chin, underneath my chin the whole time. The next one is now I'm going to take it up overhead with 2 hands on 1 dumbbell. It's going to be right over the top of me. All right, again, you could go here, you can go here. It's going to be different. Overhead is going to be a much more difficult squat. So I'm going to hold right here, squatting it down. And now I'm going to take it a little bit lower in between my legs. I'm just going to keep it here again with 2 hands, either position. I'm going to just hand over hand, right in the middle of my body, take it down, take it up. Okay, so our final 6 here, those were our first 7. Our final 6, I'm going to use a unilateral or asymmetrical kind of load here. So the first one is I'm going to go right arm at shoulder height. It's going to stay right there. And I'm going to go ahead and squat. And again, that's a very different reaction for the body. We'll go ahead. Next one right here. Left shoulder. Again, if your hips have some issues, some mobility issues, discrepancies between right and left, those are going to feel very different. All right, next one. We're going to hold low again, wherever you hold, okay? Going to load up one side, and we'll switch. All right, and the last one, very big challenge, is going back up overhead for our, last 2. Holding it up. Switch it over, take it up overhead. Oh, and there we go. So those are 13 variations of a squat with different hold patterns. Very different on the body. So my challenge today is to grab a set of dumbbells that you can complete every single one with, and try that out. If you can use a dumbbell on one but not the others, you'll have to stop, get new dumbbells, and you can do that. You just want to keep a good flow trying to get through all those. But you can integrate any of those exercises into your daily routines or whatever it is. But for the challenge of the day, go ahead, grab a couple dumbbells that you can try all those with, and give it a shot. Good luck.